Personal responsibility and liability towards my life or my family. I always give importance to my family first, then to friends. But there are many people, even in the friendship, they leave their family behind. Hello?
Yeah, hi, good morning, Karishma. Am I audible now?
Good. Yes, you're audible as well as visible. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible as well as visible. Thank you. And okay, so how are you doing? All good?
Yeah, everything is good. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. And I'm glad that you're doing pretty well. Let's get started with today's session. The topic of the day is friendship. How much
Oh,
does friendship, how important is friendship for you?
friendship is actually not only important for me, it is important for everyone. I think nobody can survive without true friends. Every person needs them. Either even it's kid or like a 10-year-old boy or a 5-year-old boy. Everyone needs friends. You won't believe, but my 4.5-year-old boy has so many friends, and especially one of them, he was so passionate. Like he cannot listen anything bad about her.
Okay.
So yes, I can see the bond. It has started developing since their childhood, and
Okay.
I have also many friends. But I think those who are very true to me, they are from my childhood, my school friends.
Okay.
Because when you come into the profession, you cannot build that bonding. As I feel, this is my personal opinion. I don't know about others, but I personally feel when I started working in the offices, and I became friends with someone, but that is for not for longer duration. After a few years, when you quit the office, that friendship ends. Yeah, so it is
Okay.
important.
Okay, wonderful. Absolutely correct. I mean, it's we are at times unable to build a strong emotional connect with the people whom we are working with. It's very rare to build up a friendship with a colleague.
Yeah.
So yes, very true that you mentioned about it. Now, uh, a friend in need is a friend indeed. That we have always heard of. How much do you believe in this quotation, and is it true for you?
Yes, I think it is true because true friend. What does the meaning of a friend? The person who can help you in your bad time. If he cannot help you in your bad times, is what kind of friend it is? Like that's
Absolutely.
no more a friend actually. So it is the statement is absolutely true. Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. And what quality do you value the most in your friends? Why?
So the first and most important quality is that if you're telling somebody a secret, you should not disclose it to anybody else. That is the most and I think for most important thing in the friendship because we cannot share everything with everyone, not even with parents. There are few things which we only discuss with our friends. So they're supposed to be true and loyal towards that. If I told them that not to disclose with anyone, they should respect that value. They should value my things and that is I think in my point of view that's the main important thing. Second, honesty is also correlated with this. If you are honest and you will honest, if you promise somebody like okay I will not do this thing, so you should be stick on that only. Important.
Okay. Wonderful. Uh, just a second. Okay. Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be a good friend? Why or why not?
No, I don't consider myself a good friend, to be frank and to be honest. I know I am telling you this on like in this platform, but personally, I feel that I'm not very helpful for the people when they require me because of my personal responsibility and liability towards my life or my family. I always give importance to my family first, then to friends. But there are many people, even in the friendship, they leave their family behind and they, fulfill the commitment towards their friends. So I am not that kind of friend who can give 110% in the friendship. I am always be there in their bad time, but still if I have to choose between the family and friends, I will obviously choose my family. So that's the very bad thing about me, so I cannot consider myself to be a good friend. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Quite honest. An answer there. Now, what is the best way to meet new friends? Whenever you're meeting new friends, how would you meet?
New friends,
Yeah.
if they are friends, how they can be new? The
I mean,
question is
the friendship
new
has just
people.
begun. Yeah, you can say new people. The friendship has just begun. I mean, it's a new bonding all over, and
Okay.
how would you meet them? Because old friends are like pals, and they would be like, okay, hey, how are you? And they would eventually uh, they would
Yes,
even abuse each other, and then they would continue their conversation.
they
So
are
it's
in their
that
comfort zone. They are very
yeah,
comfortable with each other. I can understand now.
absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
if I have to build something, some new relation with, I have to start a new friendship with someone, then I will obviously not going to treat her like very casually. Obviously, starting should be formal. I will introduce myself, and she will also introduce me herself. I have a very good example these days. Recently, I made a new friend, and she's from my society, and I just met her during my when I go to pick up my kid from the school. That time I met her, and she was quite interesting. I personally feel interested in her. She also feel interested in me. That's the thing when we decided to like talk for a few days, or like we interested to talk to each other, then we exchanged our numbers. At the same time, if I did not connect with her, I don't feel the same bond with her, even in the formal talk, then I may not go with that. Obviously, even if you're talking formally, you will be able to understand, okay, this person is of your type or not. That you can understand very easily within a like 5 or 10 minutes conversation, I would say. So that is how started with the formal. Then we started gossiping. Then we started talking about our kids because we are on the same page. She also a mother of two kids. I am also a mother of two kids. So we had a lot of things to discuss, like with. So that's why
Uh-huh.
we exchanged our number and started talking. So this is how I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. What is the most annoying type of friend according to you?
Annoying type of friend, I want to use Hindi word here. The friends who do chapusi.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't like these friends at all. I have seen a lot of people who always try to impress their friends. If you're a friend, why is there need to impress them? Why you are doing chapusi kind of things? What do we call chapusi in English? First of all, tell me.
Wait, I am looking for that.
Buttering,
Uh,
buttering. No.
Buttering, yes, you can say that person butters a lot. Psychophant, you can call.
Okay. Yeah, so I
So,
don't like them, and I have seen a lot of people like this mentality. I always like the person who respect themselves a lot. If they can respect themselves, then they can give respect to others. If they are only doing these kinds of things, I don't think they are capable of taking any individual decision in the future. So I don't like these kinds of friends. I do not have any, however.
okay. All
Yes.
right, all right. That's good that you don't have any. Now, what separates true friends from acquaintances?
Acquaintances means
Acquaintances means whom
I
you
know.
know. I mean, those can be your colleagues, right? You get to know so many different individuals, but there are only a few friends that people have. So,
Can you
what
repeat the
separates true
question?
friends from? What separates true friends from acquaintances?
Means my someone known try to make difference between friends. This is what you want to say.
Yes, 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 yes. Right.
Okay. So what is the question? I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Not an issue. What separates true friends from acquaintances?
Okay, what
What is
separate?
the difference between?
Okay. True friend. See, if I talk about my cousins or like my in my family, I am very close with few of them. Very much close. If I cannot define. I think I give importance them to more than my friends sometimes. Because I am the person who grown up with them. I have my few cousins. They used to live in my neighborhood, and I spend my whole childhood with them, and I can share each and everything with them. They know everything about me, my sleeping pattern, what time I eat, what kind of food I like to eat, what time I would like to eat. No friends can know all these things. The person who is living with you only can know all these things. So I had this one of my cousin, which is not now. So I was very, very, very close to her. Very close. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Who is your oldest friend? And how did you meet them?
Okay, my oldest friend is Vidushi. I will take out her name here. And I met her in the school days when I was in my 10th grade. She got admission in my school in 10th or I think 11th class. So we both are in accountancy, and she is actually opposite of me. There is no such thing which is similar in both of us. I don't know, but still we are friends. It has been more than 15 to 20 years, 15 years at least, because 15, yeah, more than 15 to 18 years. We are still friends. We are opposite to each other. There is no such similarity exists between us. She's a kind of shy person. I am a kind of talkative and jolly person. She's very serious about everything. I am not. And even everything is different, but still she's my best friend because we are together, and she helped me in my bad times actually. And that's the reason I feel she is my best friend, and I also helped her during her bad times. So that's the thing, we are connected till now. Yes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. That is a good bond. And yes, the opposites do attract. Just like you just shared one of the examples. So yes, I believe in that too. The opposites do attract. So it was a wonderful discussion with you. Now coming to a few challenges that you are facing. Okay, it is again related to a few sentences. Those went off the track in relation with the tenses, and then a few sentences you faced challenges with the prepositions. So these were
Proposition.
the few things that I'll bring to your notice now. You said correlated with this. Okay. When you
Correlate.
framed a sentence, yeah, you made this statement and you said correlated with this. I could not mention the entire statement. I could not write it, but this was the error there. Correlated to. You are always correlated to something. Related to, right?
Okay.
So correlated to. Okay. Now, the
Okay.
second thing, you said I always gives important to my family. There, the S was not required. I always give, right?
Yeah,
Not an
I
issue.
obviously it's not required. Understand.
Yeah. Not an issue. Then again, now this is not a particular error with the tenses, but this error, I mean, you are making use of extra words at times. For example, you said, I am always be there. Either you could
Being
have
there.
said, I will always be there, or I am always there. So this is the
Oh,
difference. Okay. So that actual the word makes a lot of difference. If you had to use
right.
be and you were trying to frame a tense for the future, then definitely I will
I
be
will.
there. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But if you're not framing it into the future tense, if you were trying to,
Future,
uh, yeah, if you were trying to articulate in the present tense, then it would have been
I
I
am.
am always there, right? So be was
Okay.
not required.
B was
Then
not there. Okay.
yeah, I will obviously not going to. This was your statement in one of the sentences where you missed out on be here. I will obviously not be going to, or
Going.
I will obviously not go to. If you were using the continuous tense, then be was required.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
easiest way to learn. Easiest way to learn this. Whenever making use of present continuous tense or past continuous tense, the helping verb is required. Helping verbs including is, am, are, was, were. Right? Is, am, are in the present continuous, was, were in the past continuous, and sometimes be is also used. Beb. Okay. And when coming to the perfect, perfect makes use of has or have, and past perfect makes use of had as a helping word. Okay, so that we have to keep in mind while framing the sentences. Then coming to the other sentence, we interested to talk with each other. We were interested
We
to talk.
we were.
Yeah, we were or
Right.
are, whatever. Like it depends on the kind of sentence. But there it
Kind
was
of.
we were, right? So we were
Yes. Yes.
interested to talk to each other. You talk to somebody, but speak with someone.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to
So talk
somebody.
to and speak with. Okay. So that is the case. Then I am the person who grown up with them. You missed out on the use of the helping verb here.
Grew.
Who, yeah, who grew up with them. If that was the case, then okay. Otherwise, you could have used who has grown up with them. So has went missing.
Okay.
Okay, so
Who
it
has
depends on the
been.
kind of sentence, right?
Yeah.
Um, then you mentioned a statement where you said, "I would take out her name here." Now, take out is a phrasal verb, which means to take out, to bring out something.
Okay,
Take her
okay.
name here. Okay, I would take her name here. That is what.
Okay, I will take her name. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So these were the challenges. Otherwise, you are doing pretty well. You are a good speaker. I've mentioned to you earlier as well. You're a good speaker. It's just that a little bit of more polishing while speaking is required. Pay a little bit of attention to this. Wherever you are bringing about any statements or making any statements, try to visualize as to where that is going. Like if it is in the present tense, simple present tense should be there. Then no use of helping verb should be there. Simple past tense, no use of helping verbs. That is the major problem that is happening right now.
Okay, okay. But what happens when I try to speak consciously? Always stuck between the sentences. I would say that I am no longer no longer fluent. But when I speak without thinking grammar part, I can speak anything fluently because that time I'm not considering the words that what am I speaking. I am just speaking in the flow. So I have tried many a times to speak slowly and recognize my own error before I speak, but the whole presentation or speaking spoils at that time.
Right.
So I'm just, doing whatever like the way I am going. But still
Right.
I need improvement, especially in the preposition. I have noticed that I always missed out on preposition.
Right, right.
Right?
Don't worry. This is just about the practice. It's just a matter of practice. Keep practicing, and you can even make use of this smartphone
Mobile.
for that matter.
Okay.
Like you can create your own videos, half a minute or
I
one
do
1 minute.
it. I do it. I upload my videos on YouTube. I do it.
Okay, okay, wonderful. Then
Yes.
keep doing it. It is just a matter of practice. That is what.
Yeah, I can see the improvements because when I started speaking 1 year ago and started posting videos on YouTube, I was not even like this. I used to made lot of grammatical errors, very much like there a lot, but now the numbers have